So after a few days of wandering around these rocks over here, it looks like this anemone might have finally settled into a spot. And oddly enough, it's settled into a spot where I can actually view it. Isn't that novel? And if you like aquarium content, go ahead and subscribe or follow on TikTok. Now, as it stands right now, we still have a super low nitrate problem on this tank. To kind of hold the ground on the nitrate, I've been feeding like crazy. I've been feeding like 4 times a day, just trying to really generate some poop in here. The last time I tested for nitrate, it was at 0.2 parts per million. It does look like the algae on the sand bed overall is subsiding, but if I turn the lights to the white setting, this tank is still very brown. Hold on. And on the app here, we can go to, it has a photo mode. And now we have the white lights on, and it actually doesn't really come through on camera how brown it is. It's definitely better than it was maybe a week ago, but she's still not looking great, but it is improving. It is improving. We've still got a little hair algae on the sand bed and on some of the rocks over here. But it is definitely improving. If nothing else that I'm pretty proud of with this tank is that my water is really nice and clear. Let's look at it from the side here. The side profile really kind of tells the story. But I mean, my water is looking, I'm pretty proud of that. This water is looking great. What's not looking great over here is my coral frag. Here, let me try to zoom in. Now, these zoas are not looking good at all. Any ideas as to what's going on? Now back to the anemone over here. I don't know if this guy is gonna stay here. There's a good bit of flow coming over the top right now, but he's been there for a while. So I think he might at least hang out there for a while. I really like that I can actually see this thing because every other place it's settled has been around on the back or just otherwise out of sight. So he's like right there front and center, and that's pretty cool. I think we're about 6 weeks into this ugly stage, give or take. And what I'm curious about is if the ugly stage resolves slower in this tank than the other tank. Let's do a little update on the office tank, which is deep into the ugly stage. The video is not doing the brown in here justice. This has been going on for, I don't know, maybe a week and a half or 2 weeks now. I'm curious if this is going to clear up faster with the smaller water volume. I'm going to be doing some testing on this tank and the main display tonight to just kind of see where we are. 2 ugly stages at the same time. Which one is going to come out of it first? Let me know down in the comments what you think. Reckless reefing.